Good morning, my loves. Hopefully, we're going to stay on a path of consistency this time. Let's see. But anyway, this is your weekly forecast for all four signs: Earth, um, for Earth, fire, water, and air. So, parents, thank you again for tuning in. Thank you for your warm, receptive messages for the information that I've shared for November. November's videos are posted, so if you haven't seen that already, go ahead and check that out. And I will include the playlist link below. So I don't think there's anything else. I missed you guys. I'm sorry. I'm tired. And glad to be back. So for our Earth children, let's see what is in store for you guys for the week of, what is today? I think it's the 10th through the 17th, but from Saturday to Saturday, whatever that date is. Okay. Really? They don't lie. Okay. And we'll reserve that for you guys. I'm getting like something taking off or transformational, so we'll see. So with the regeneration card and with the cards that I see before me for this week for your Capricorn, your Virgo, and your Taurian children, there's something going on about taking a back seat for sure. They have the silver card, which is be persistent, and there is not a desire to push, which is somewhat odd for Earth signs because usually they're like very practical, very action oriented and getting things accomplished and doing what they set out to do. But for this week, there is a yield or a halt just internally. They realize and they recognize that this is not the week to push and they're just taking a back seat. That's coupled with the regeneration card. So they're taking, it's almost like it's reclusiveness. It's going inward. Understand, Mercury is still in retrograde in Scorpio. So there's this energy of going deep within to discover things, uncover things, to fix things, bring things to their awareness, to just fix, absolve, solve, just move forward, so they are in the process of fixing what is no longer working for them and in hopes to be stronger in the upcoming weeks. What's changing is their feelings on something or someone. They have the sentimental feelings card in the upright. So it could be a change of perspective regarding someone or a change of perspective in a situation. It could be that there's definitely a shift in positive. So whatever something was, it's like it's a positive outlook or perception on a situation. I'm like, my card is getting away from me. I'm like, where are you going? So that is what's changing. They're having a positive outlook about something or someone regarding a situation with someone, just choosing to see things differently for their benefit. The solution is becoming the true you. So I feel like they're using the events that will take place this upcoming week or have taken place already, that they on their journey, they're just simply applying what has happened to be more efficient and to be a better version of themselves. It says, show the world who you are, who you really are, and what you were born to do. I get the sense that there is this awareness Oh my goodness. Okay, so for some of you, this is a storyline. It may not be for everybody, but I get the sense that they recognize a situation. No, no longer am I putting any more energy into this. I'm done. I'm taking a back seat. Okay. I'm realizing that I'm going to invest that energy into myself so that I can be healthy, so I can be strong. I'm having a different perspective on a situation with someone, and I'm choosing to see things differently. How can I see this in a way that it benefits me, that it serves my highest good, serves my purpose, makes me feel better? I remember the good times, I see the bad, but I'm choosing to hold on to the good and move forward, with the positive and what best serves me and my intentions, okay? And in doing so, they are going to become a better version of themselves, a truer them. So it's like, no longer are they hiding in the shadows. No longer are they putting up with BS. No longer are they letting kids bully them. They're realizing that they are loving themselves. They're saying, okay, I have two options. And this is for Earth. I'm sorry. Yes, this is for Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo children. Two of those signs I have in my chart strongly. Obviously, we all have all 12 signs in our chart, but I know for certain that I have strong Capricorn and strong Virgo energy. So it's almost like between the two options, they're saying to themselves, and I would encourage you to say this to your child. Okay, what is your priority? What do you value? Because if someone's picking on you, if someone is treating you unfairly, but you're not standing up for yourself, you're saying that you value that person, and them picking on you is more important to your life than you are. So your child needs to be able to see that example, that you're like, no, if since that's not true, since I love myself more than I love that this person is mistreating me, then what I need to do is adjust my belief system and adjust my actions so that I am showing that I put myself first. Because we're always putting something first. Something is always a priority. And so what are you putting first? Are you putting first someone mistreating you? Is that what you're going to allow to function in your life? Or are you going to see that and say no as a child and as a parent watching this, whether you're an earth sign or not? Are you going to sit back and say, no, we're more important as a soul and as a spirit, not as an ego, but I'm valuable. So I'm going to align my actions that show that I'm valuable and I'm worthy of being treated with respect. And that means standing up for myself. So that's the storyline that I'm getting for you guys. I hope that helps. Now, for you guys in the area of transformation, parents of Earth children, you are being more authentic yourself. You're saying, to hell with this. I'm tired of, being on the back burner, being on the back seat. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to speak my truth, and I'm going to put my foot down. And I don't care who likes it. So it says, there is only one amazing me, and I'm committed to being my authentic self. I will not change for anyone or anything unless it will lead me down a path of growth, of change for the better. I will grow and learn as my journey continues. So I'm not sure if you can see that. This reminds me of the old way that I used to do my cards, and I would hold them up to the screen and let you guys read them before moving on. But those readings were quite lengthy. So it was a lot of information that I was putting in 1 month. All right. So yeah, Earth signs, that is your reading. Thank you, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Now we are moving on to our fire childs, our cardinal Aries, our mutable Sagittarians, and our fixed Leos. What you got? Nice. These kids are saying time out for this BS. Okay. Gotta trust yourself. Not taking care of yourself. Ooh. Ooh. You were doing something actionary, but we will see. And I need to get the books because there's a couple of things in here that I just need to clarify. Ouch. I'm going to come back to this card in detail, but they do have the Auburn card. And I am feeling that whatever is going to transpire this next week, I'm tucking in my hair, is going to require your child to be a little grounded. Okay. It's not saying, it's saying ground yourself, like telling you, like, you're going to need to do this. Not that you're grounded, not that you are already in a place of sound mind and stability. It's saying you don't have that. Your child does not have this already. So they're going to need to be extra careful and extra aware to make sure that their energy is stabilized, grounded for sure. So we have the deep knowing card in reverse, and just looking at it off the top of my head, there is something, your child is not trusting their intuition. I don't know why your child, I would definitely say it has a lot to do with Mercury in retrograde in Scorpio. So it's coming towards the end. This week, the 10th through the 17th, I believe. So towards the end, I feel that this energy may be intensified, and it may just, they're going to really need to hone in and kind of like buckle down and be focused and just really like brace themselves and hold on to dear life for mental stability, so that their intuition can be intact. So let me find this card. All right. Yep, absolutely. So it is saying you are in empathy overload and need to get grounded again. So tune out a bit. I kid you not. It says grounded. So yeah. Hypersensitive, you're suffering from psychic exhaustion. This signals a time for a recharging of your batteries. Set energetic boundaries for sure. Take a salt bath, empty your mind, and get back to you. It's not a time to be too open. Soon enough, you can let your guard down. Right now, are you kidding me? You need self-care. You see this? I love this. Universe, thank you guys so much. This book says, I don't know if you can see it, but where my finger is, self-care. I kid you not. So it says right now you need self-care and self-love. It's time to say no thank you to anyone in your life who exhausts you. Won't that feel good? So I really feel, yeah, there is something that is going to try your child's energy. There's a situation where they may feel something is going to pull on their energy more than what, because most, I would say Leo and Sagittarius for sure are more giving. They'll give for different reasons, but they give. Aries can, if Aries is not being selfish. But I really see your child. Here's the situation. So your child is jovial. Your child is blue. You know, there's joy. They're helpful. They want to be helpful. And they naturally will just leave themselves wide open to be available if somebody needs something. For this particular week, there's going to be so much external energy where that is not going to be healthy for them or a good option. Because if they're too open, something can just come snag right in and just zap their energy. And F them up. So I'm not saying that that could happen, not saying that that will, but they are susceptible. And that is why the energy is to ground themselves. And this is a warning to say, don't do too much for your child. Don't give too much. You need to take a step back, get out of involving yourself in other people's stuff. Right now, your child needs to focus on themselves. If you're not okay, you can't help anybody else. If your child is not okay, they cannot help anybody else. And I think what is changing is that they're seeing the need for self-care. Because in the positive, this is telling me that you need self-care. But what's changing is I feel that they are recognizing that, and they will honor that, and they will say, oh, okay, I'm taking a break. Because this tells me right now that there is a lack of self-care. Okay, in the reverse, it tells me that there is a lack of self-care. One. In the positive, it tells me that, okay, so in the negative, there's a deficit of self-care. In the positive, it tells me that self-care is needed, but not to the same extent of it being in reverse. And also in reverse, in this position of what's changing, this tells me that they are going to see the need for self-care and begin to apply it so that they can, so that their cup can be full. So that's that. Now, the solution is stay away from people who do not help you. Ignore people, because you have your child has family harmony in reverse. And it says your loved ones form a strong pillar of support, embrace their love, and put past issues behind you. Stay away from people who are not going to support you. Your child needs to take care of themselves this week, for sure, and ground themselves. So chill out, focus on yourself, block and stay away from people who are toxic and energy zappers and energy vampires. Stay low and ground yourself. Fire children. Fire childs. Okay. For you, dad and mom, you got some energy going on, and yeah, you are like, I am enough. You're saying, today I'm committed to knowing and embracing my worth. I deserve to receive the best, and I am enough to give the best. I make mistakes, I own them, and I learn from them. I love unconditionally and provide value to those around me. Nothing can kill my spirit or diminish my bright light. Okay. You are an example. You are going to be an example for your child as it pertains to this energy here. So you are enough. You're practicing safe boundaries. Your example of boundaries is going to help reinforce their need for boundaries and to keep themselves sane and out of chaos for sure. So that is your reading, Fire Child. On to our water babies. Yay! That's our Cancer, our Scorpios, and our Pisces. Okay. All right. You see these colors? You got all these purples and nice fuchsias and oranges, and it's almost like this nice progression. And that's definitely what's happening with your water babies. They are coming to a place where they realize certain things. They are stacking precept upon precept, and they are saying enough is enough and putting some boundaries down themselves. Scorpio is a very great sign. Don't take offense if you are an adult Scorpio or if you're a child, but if you are a parent of a Scorpio child, you know what I'm talking about. My child has a Scorpio rising, so I know what I'm talking about. Scorpio is the best teacher and tester of boundaries. If you are not capable, yes, I said that right, but it's just weird. So not capable, but if you are not careful, because it's like if you are not capable of establishing boundaries, or if you do not have firm boundaries, these children will take advantage of you and manipulate and use emotion and mind control and all this other stuff to try to see where your boundaries are to get what they want. And if you have a Scorpio child or you are a Scorpio, you know what I'm talking about. I have dealt with enough Scorpios where I know, and that's what they do. So then they don't. They're just like, hey, I'm just being me, whatever. This is funny. Okay. I don't know exactly why I went off on that tangent, but I know it had to do with Scorpio and Mercury in retrograde in Scorpio. I don't know if it had to do with the progression. Maybe it'll come back to me. I apologize, but I think it had to do something with this progression. Yes, thank you. That was my point. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So testing. We're in Mercury retrograde in Scorpio. Scorpio is a tester of boundaries. So it is your child's boundaries are being tested. They have been tested thus far. And your child is simply responding by instituting some boundaries to protect their heart and limit their amount of exposure, access to different things. So they're just like, nope, not going to do that. Nope. You know, just being more fine-tuned with how they approach different things. So they have the purple card, which is developmental clarity in reverse. I love this card for whatever reason. It's just so peaceful, so radiant, so majestic, so magical and regal, and it really speaks to me about spiritual things. So the fact that it's in the reverse, there is no need to develop mental clarity. Like they definitely are going to do that. Let me turn this down before I get more. Absolutely. Of course you would. Give me a second. Okay. Of course you would, phone, interrupt me with more notifications. So there's definitely this aha. Yep. More text messages. So there's like this awareness of like they got it. They're also not buying into this never-ending story. So whatever this thing that was just wasting their time, literally, and involving their heart, they're putting a boundary there and they're saying no more. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm moving on. What's changing is body changes. So either it could be sleep pattern, it could be diet, it could be health. It's something in their physical form that is being adjusted for the better. So they're more aware and cognizant of things that they may need to change within their body. But positive awareness about their body, things that may not be in order that they need to put in order, that they will put in order. And the solution, they have shield themselves in reverse. It says, invoke protection to bring the situation to a speedy end. This is confirmation that they need to, but I almost feel like this is the solution, that they already are doing that. Like they already have an awareness that they're putting boundaries down. So it's not like, it's not in the, if it were in the upright and this was a solution, it would be saying you need to shield yourself. But because it's in the reverse, the solution is like, just keep doing what you're doing. You've already done that. You've already decided to shield yourself. I don't get the sense that they're being asked to be open. I'm not feeling that, although that is possible. but I really feel like they're just too exhausted right now where they're not going to be in a mood to open themselves up to anything. They're like, nope, I don't want to be bothered. I'm not dealing with this at all. And my scarf, because it's so top heavy, it just keeps falling. So for you, you guys are dealing with something, parents of water signs, you're dealing with something intuitive for sure. A mental, a little bit of transformation, but it's more so dealing with the path to get there, okay? So you're on a path for something. And yes, you have the I am intuitive card. It says, today I am committed to following my gut. I will take 30 minutes today to sit in peace and silence and listen to what my heart has to say. I will not overthink my decision, but trust my instinct. I know what is best for me, and try to always do what is best for those who surround me. My intuition is as trustworthy and reliable as I am. So the beautiful thing with this is you are trusting your intuition along whatever path you're on, for your family, for your business, whatever goals you're setting. But essentially, you're on a path somewhere, and your intuition is going to be very helpful and instrumental in getting you there in a succinct and efficient manner. So water babies, that is your sign. Now we are moving on with our air. And I don't know, I mean, give me some suggestions, because I'm thinking of like earth kids, air cubs, earth cubs, air kids. There was some kind of other word that I was thinking of to represent our air signs, dealing with children, but fire childs and water babies, those are given. But you know, when it comes to the earth, it's like, you know, I almost want to call them like earth kids, like goats, or earth cubs, because both of those are earth animals. But it's like, what do you call air cubs? It sounds, you know. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. But moving on, I am seeing a pattern in colors. Let's see if it continues. Let's see if it continues. There's definitely some brightness. And I would almost say that that brightness is diminishing without even looking at this message. It starts off bright, bright, diminish, small yellow, okay? There's some journey that you are on, and there's a conflict, there is a blockage, there is a stopping, there is some kind of interference that's keeping you from moving forward, and we're going to talk about that in a second. So, what's happening for your cardinal Libras, your fixed Aquarians, and your mutable Geminis, is we have innovative thinking in reverse. So it says access innovative thinking. No, they're not. They're not. They're shut off. With this peace card, what's happening? They don't have peace. They do not have peace. So they want to be creative. They have all this energy. They have all this mental thinking going on. They have all this, you know, at their disposal. That's what I'm trying to think of. They have all this energy, this innovative thinking at their disposal, but they don't have a peaceful environment to utilize it, to access it. There's some kind of other mental conflict that's hindering this ability to like permeate and go through their brain. So it's like there's a block, so they can't get through, and so they're not able to access this and actualize it and manifest it. Mental block for sure. There's some kind of external distraction that is keeping them from being able to act and think with this energy. You have parental care and reverse. So this is changing. This is a situation with a parent. This is definitely a parent. This is a step parent. This is somebody who is in a caretaking role. It could be an aunt, an uncle, a grandparent, but I see this as a conflict with a parent for sure. And this parent is responsible for diminishing this child's light in some capacity. Maybe the parent said something that rubbed the child the wrong way the week before. Maybe it's the parent's actions, but something that the parent did has disturbed this child's peace and kept the child from being able to access all this energy, all this creativity that they have. This parent is a blockage. The parent is in the way of allowing this child to access all of this energy. It's almost like you got a bag of water and somebody's holding it right here and keeping it from flowing. I don't know why someone's doing that. It's frustrating because I'm looking at it and I'm pissed for your child. Like, why are you in the way? I don't know why. So what's changing is, because if it was in this, if it was in the upright, it would tell me that there's some kind of parental care. Either the child is caring for the child is caring for the parent if the parent was older. But the fact that it's in the reverse, not only does this tell me that the parent is a blockage, the parent is in the way, the parent is being stubborn, the parent is not being helpful, it tells me that nothing is changing. The parent is being a jerk. And I don't know who that is. And if it's you, don't do that. Stop being a jerk. If you're watching it, like, you could be watching it. You could be the jerk. Or it could be your significant other. But for some of you who are watching it, you are being the jerk. I'm getting that. It's not, it's you. Like, it's not someone else. If you are a parent of an Aquarius child, in some way your stuff has taken precedence. You've made what you want more of a priority over listening to the creative influences of your child. And you were in the way. Stop it. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Just don't. So it says, this deck has an adult child. So there's another card with adult child, like where the parent has to take care of an adult child who should know better. This card is saying, like, now the roles are reversed and the child has to take care of the parent. And sometimes the other card can mean like the child has to take care of their parents as well when it's in the reverse. But this says, this card indicates that the parent-child roles have reversed and you are now involved in caretaking of your folks. Elder care is a process of attending to your elderly or medically challenged loved ones, which can mean a big lifestyle change for you. Of course, you care about their health and comfort. However, how do you balance your own health and comfort, especially when you're a child and you rely on this person to help you? It says you drew this card because your aging parents are weighing on you and you are guided to ask for help and support from healthcare professionals or other relatives. It seems that you might have been assuming that no one else would lend a hand, yet garnering appropriate assistance is essential to everyone's well-being. Loving someone does not require you to be a superhero or wreck yourself to save him or her. And I think, sadly, you were putting your child in a position where they have to do that. So please don't do that. Whatever it is, please manage your stuff, please, because you're wearing them out. Like, they have all this joy. They can't access it because they don't have peace because it's something that you're doing. Don't. Stop it. Get your stuff together. Leave them alone so they can be a kid and have some joy, okay? That is an extreme message for somebody, but I feel so strongly that I have to say it that way. It's for somebody. So please stop it because you're irritating me. And I say that in love. Love takes everyone's highest good into account, including your own. It could be that they're caring for a friend or relative, deciding on living arrangements for aging parents, healing your relationship with your parents. But because of this, it's like there's a stubbornness and nobody's changing. And I'm just exhausted thinking about it. I am exhausted for your child because you are in the way. Stop it. Anyway, what's changing? This is twofold. Your child has the you are lovable in reverse. This chaos has caused them to doubt their abilities, their confidence, for sure. It says, love who you are as you're created perfectly. Everything about your true self is beautiful. So the fact that it's in the reverse, your child has already doubted that they are lovable. They have. This situation with you, I don't know what it is. For some of you, it is you. For a very select few, it's somebody else. But for you, you've done something to your child to cause them to feel some stress. And it's caused them to doubt themselves and question their self-worth and value. But the fact that this is in reverse, this is telling me that this is changing, that they are starting to see that the issue is not them, but the issue is you. And they are loving on themselves and saying, okay, that's dad's issue, that's mom's issue, that's grandma, auntie, cousin, uncle. That's somebody else's problem, not mine. I don't know why I get maternal. It could be dad too, but I don't know why I'm getting just a strong maternal instinct with that. It could be, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Just please take a time out. Work on yourself, please. And give your child a break, because this is exhausting. Whatever craziness is going on with you, it's making me tired. And I don't even know what's going on. I just know that your child wants to be happy. They can't be happy mentally because there's no peace, because you're wilding out and being crazy and doing something. And I'm just like, please stop. Because I am physically exhausted. Like I'm out of breath. So if I'm out of breath from looking at pictures on a card, what are you doing? Please stop. Please. So it's parents of, and this card may apply to some of you, whoever this is for. Parents of our air signs. Oh my goodness. No, you're not organized. What are you doing? You're not, like, of course. So you have the I am organized card in reverse. It says, today I'm committed to organizing all of the tasks, action items, to-dos, and lists in my life. So when I'm organized, I become empowered. I will clear any clothes, papers, and stuff that I do not need. I will let go of the old that no longer serves me. I'm sorry about that. And welcome in the fresh, the new. Let me read that again, because I messed it up. I'm sorry. I will let go of oh my gosh. I will let go of the old that no longer serves me and welcome in the new. Welcome in the fresh. I cannot read today. The new. Welcome in the fresh, the new. Okay. I am quick and resourceful. I am tired. I am tired from your reading, your child's reading, parents of air signs. What is going on? I can't even read now. I'm so exhausted from whatever craziness you guys got going on. Get organized. On top of that, and I hope you know that I'm trying to be playful. It's a serious thing. It's something that can easily be rectified if you so care, okay? There's mental energy going on with you where you don't feel like you have the ability to manage everything. Like you feel like whatever's going on with your life is just so chaotic that you're overwhelmed. And you feeling like you have an inability to manage what's happening in your life, like everything just feels like it's all over. What you are not realizing is because you're like, no, okay, I know you need this. I know you want to spend time with me, but right now I got to take care of this. By you neglecting this request, by you being disorganized, by whatever is affecting you, and you're like, I know you want to play, I know you want time, I know I'm supposed to take you to such and such, I know I said I was going to take you to go get pizza or go play with your friends or play basketball or whatever you said you were going to do. I can't do that right now because I got to do this. And the thing about it is like, your external circumstances are creating discord in your home. And you got to figure this out. How can I get this balanced so that my child has peace, so they're able to access all this joy and they don't need to rely on me? That's your task. Don't be the parent that sits there and lets this crap stay as it is. This is a warning to you, for sure. Whatever is bothering you, you got Friday. You got Friday and Saturday. These readings are for Saturday to Saturday. You got less than 24 hours to get a plan together so that this is not the week that your kid has. And if you choose not to take this time to get organized, you're screwing your child. You're doing your child a huge disservice by not being open and receptive to the changes that you need to make so that your child can have a peaceful week and access their joy, okay? I'm tired. I am exhausted. I don't even know what you guys are dealing with, but I need a drink of water after your reading specifically. Because I feel fatigued. I feel fatigue in my body because of whatever you guys are dealing with. So I'm gonna go have a drink of water, calm down. These were your messages for the week. Thank you, Earth. Thank you, Fire. Thank you, Water. Thank you, Air. Parents of all of you, God bless you. Have a good week. Have a restful week. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.